Hello and welcome to virtual back to school night. I'm Miss Sheaf, your child's AP Literature and Composition teacher, or AP Lit for short. Um, and I invite you to, if you would like to, pause the video and put your camera app over this QR code, and it will take you to a Google form. And I have a few questions that I'd love it if you would answer about your child, who is my student, and I want to learn more about them from your perspective. So thank you in advance for filling that out if you do. So my contact is here, my email address for school. And then if you have any questions or concerns, please send me an email. I'm pretty quick with my replies. And then some other logistics, grades will be in Canvas and Infinite Campus. The Infinite Campus is not linked yet, but if you're an observer in Canvas, you might be able to see some grades. A little bit about me, your child's teacher. I went to UCLA for my undergrad and St. Mary's College for my teaching credential and master's in teaching. I love teaching at Dublin High School. It has been, this is my 7th year teaching at Dublin High. Absolutely love it. I've coached volleyball here. I advise a couple clubs. In addition to AP Literature, I teach junior English and freshman seminar, and then I'm also an FMP advisor. My 3 goals for my students in AP Literature are below. Goal number 1 is to get them ready for college application deadlines, and my role in that is to help out with any kind of writing they need to submit, a college essay, supplementals, things like that. We do a unit on the college essay with pre-writes and brainstorming. I do one-on-one meetings, and then students turn in a final draft of a college essay by November 30th or sooner. My second goal is to prepare my students for the AP Literature exam in May. And it's a tough test. There's a multiple choice component. They write 3 essays in 2 hours. So throughout the year, we do a lot of practice, both like unofficial and official practices. We do timed writes often, and we constantly are working on our critical thinking and our analysis. So the texts we read are very challenging to match the challenging texts that they'll see in May. And they're also really good books, and we have a good time discussing them, but we also challenge ourselves to get deeper, to improve our commentary, to improve the way we're writing about these complicated texts. So lots of preparation with reading, writing, speaking, discussing, and kind of taking things to the next level, getting deeper with a text, looking at what it really means. And the third goal is to prepare students for college and for life after they graduate. We really try and foster a love of reading, a confidence in writing, skills that they'll need, even if they don't major in English literature when they go to college, or even if they don't pursue a career in the humanities or in English, they'll still need all of these skills to be successful in life, no matter where it takes them after high school. So grading in AP Lit, we have assessments that are worth 50%. This is any big writing project, or sorry, any big writing, an essay, it could be a project, process paper. And then we also have listening and speaking category, which is 30%. That would be like a mini project where you're actually like presenting, you're speaking to the class virtually too. We do 2 big presentations in the year, literary criticism and Unbeloved. This also includes seminar participation or seminar notes if we take them. And then we also have a notes category that's 20% of the grade. This is quote notes, which we do for every book we read. And it could include small assignments or group collaborative work that they do as well. So we meet twice a week in a synchronous class doing synchronous work, which just means all the things that we're doing live in the Zoom, cameras on. This could be lecture, discussions, or seminars. It could be collaborative work with students in breakout rooms. It could be a test students are taking live in Canvas. And if students ever feel like the work is overwhelming, they feel like they're falling behind, there's a concept they don't understand, we have lots of ways that students can get help. The directed intervention you'll see on the schedule, there's period A on Monday that I'm available for, and periods A and B on Thursday. These are times where students can reach out and make an appointment with me, or I may reach out to a student and have them come actually talk with me during that period. There's also the more chill office hours that teachers have. Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays from 2:35 to 3:30, and Wednesdays from 10:45 to noon. This one, they just click on the class Zoom link and their teachers will be waiting for students with questions. So I encourage all my students to come and talk to me during office hours. Asynchronous work or asynchronous class, basically homework. This would be for AP Lit, this would be reading that they're completing on their own, analyzing a text, maybe they're preparing for a discussion, writing an essay. In AP Literature especially, students will have to pace themselves for this asynchronous work. For example, we are about to start reading Wide Sargasso Sea. Students have a copy of this at home and they'll have a couple deadlines they're meeting as far as like reading and notes, but we're also wrapping up Jane Eyre. We're also wrapping up our conversations about the Bible and the allusions and two cultures, and we're also doing the college essay. So in AP Lit, students have a situation where they're kind of ending one unit while they're starting another one, and that involves a lot of individual self-paced reading at home. So I love the curriculum of AP Lit. I hope the students will too. I'll make sure they do. So over the summer, students read 4 books of the Bible, a chapter from a book called Two Cultures, and then they read Jane Eyre, a whole novel. During the first semester, we do Wide Sargasso Sea, college essay, a unit on tragedy with Oedipus, Medea, and Things Fall Apart. And then we start reading Their Eyes Were Watching God by Zora Neale Hurston. When they come back for the second semester, we look at literary criticism, we read Beloved, we do a lot of poetry. That's a big one on the AP Lit exam. And we read Heart of Darkness, which is very challenging, but it gets them kind of in their final refined form before they take the AP Lit exam. And then after the AP Lit exam, they're in literature circles reading a book of their choice from a list, a contemporary novel. And that's a super fun way to end the year and sort of launch them off into their next journey, whether that be college or work or a job. Attendance is super important, especially in an AP class, because the AP teacher, which is me, is trying to prepare them for this exam in May. And we're only seeing our students twice a week now with distance learning. So a lot is packed into one class period. If a student misses class, they should reach out. If they know they're going to be absent, we can talk and I can get them set up, but really try and avoid missing class. So far, we've done a lot. We've talked about the texts that they read over the summer. We've done a couple college essay prompts, practice multiple choice test. We took an exam on Jane Eyre and on the Bible. We talked about two cultures, and we're going to have a seminar on the 4 books of the Bible that they read over the summer. And the emphasis there is that we're really reading those books of the Bible and talking about them as literature only. They're going to be key to understand some of the depths to the Western literature that we read. Western literature being Jane Eyre, Wide Sargasso Sea, Beloved, Their Eyes Were Watching God, and then Heart of Darkness. So ways you can help, definitely stay involved, ask them what they're learning, email me if there's a concern, and you can monitor weekly homework completion on Canvas and on Parent Portal soon. Those are not synced yet, but they will be. Thank you so much for listening to this presentation, and thank you for your children for having them take AP Literature. I'm having a great year with them already, and I really look forward to all the things that we will learn this year. Although the circumstances are not ideal, us not being in the classroom, we're going to do the best we can. We're going to have fun, and we're going to learn a lot. So thank you so much.